had questions that you particularly use as an offensive move to go out of the defensive, because I can speak about Islam to people, but they don't want to hear the facts. It's almost like the emperor has no clothes. Nobody wants to admit the emperor has no clothes because you've been so intimidated. And I just think that facts are good, and I'm glad you still do that. But it's like we need to change tactics.
Oh, definitely. Well, we are on the defensive, and we have to be to some degree. I think that it's worth answering that, we're not bigots and racists and so on, but we have to go on the offensive. Absolutely, that's very important.
And I'm wondering, questions. How can we form questions that will make people think?
Center on human rights, and center on particular incidents. Like when Mohamed Morsi in Egypt it starts to say that it starts to jail his opposition, and there are Islamic clerics saying that we have to amputate the hands and feet on opposite sides or crucify the opponents of the regime. Point out that that's in the Quran to do to people who fight against Allah and His Messenger, and say, are you in favor of this? Are you in favor of the forcible denial of the freedom of speech and tyranny?
Send them down to say
are you actually fronting for running interference for the descent of this tyranny in Egypt? You support that? And if not, then where do you draw the line? What are you going to do?
But how do we do it, ship it to America? Because we are it's considered a civil right. Every politician or person that I work with or try to get them to understand what co-oping is, to get them to understand that there's double talk. For me as a Muslim, I can lie to you, a non-Muslim, and that not be, quote, a sin or morally unethical for me. People don't really understand that. And I guess I'm like that with him. I can't really speak anymore because they don't want to hear it. So the facts, it's like, how do we
people who don't want to hear the facts don't want to hear the facts.
But these are good people.
But as far as going on the offensive, they are, but they're confused and intimidated. And if you keep centering the message on the defense of human rights, I think that's the only thing. And I believe in equality of rights for all. And in Nebraska and Colorado, there are meatpacking plants where the Muslim employees get special break times that the non-Muslim employees can't get because they got to go for prayer. And so there's an incentive to convert to Islam in the plant so you get more break times. Is that just? Don't we have equality of rights in America for all people and equal treatment under the law? And so,
let's control on human rights is yours today.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.